Hello my lovely students, how are you all? A very hearty welcome to this mind-blowing platform Physics Wallah. My name is Nupur Sharma and today we are going to grab some free marks. Who doesn't like free things? After all, we all love them. And today we are going to do that while solving the section A. Yes, in this class we are going to learn how to solve the passages quickly and correctly. Yes, how to score full marks in the reading comprehension passages. We are going to learn some amazing tips and tricks. Now, let's move further. Okay, reading comprehension tips and tricks, what we have to do. The first thing that we have to keep in our mind is, do not read the passage first. Gone are the days when we were told that you have to read the passage first. When the question is given to you in the exam, it is written at the top. Read the passage carefully and then answer the questions. Do not follow those instructions. What you have to do is, first of all, you do not have to read the passage. Why? Because maybe the passage is very difficult and you will start getting confused. You will think that, okay, how am I going to solve this passage? It's so difficult. It's not according to my understanding. I'm not going to get it. So simply, you do not have to waste your time reading the passage. You have to read the questions. Yes, you have to read the questions carefully and go back to the passage to find the answers. Okay. What you have to do? You have to read the passage. You have to read, sir, the questions. You have to read the questions. Obviously, the answer of the first question is in the first paragraph or the second paragraph because the answers are generally in a logical sequence. The answers are generally in a logical sequence. You have to follow that sequence. Maybe the answer of the first question is in the first paragraph or the second paragraph, then the second question is, the answer of the second question is in the second paragraph or the third paragraph and so on and so forth. It's in a logical sequence. One thing more that you have to keep in your mind. I told you that you have to, read the passage to find the answers. No. You do not have to find the answers in the passage. What you have to do, you have to find the hints in the passage. CBSE has issued a warning. CBSE has issued a warning that you do not have to write the answers as it is from the passage. Earlier it was very simple. What we used to do, we just used to underline the answers and we used to just write it down. We used to write the answers as it is in our paper. Now we cannot do that thing. We have to look for the hints. We have to try to make the answers in our own language. Yes, this you have to focus on. You have to see that not the answers are in a logical sequence, but the hints are in a logical sequence. You have to do it in your own language. Then the fourth point, focus only on relevant details while reading the passage. While you are reading the passage to find the answers or the hints, you do not have to read each and every line. If you do not understand the meaning of a particular word, just leave it. You just focus on the relevant details. You just focus on the word that is given in the question, the answer that is being asked. You just look for that in the passage. You do not try to, understand the whole meaning. Make sure that you understand the gist of the passage and do not get stuck on particular words. Yes, you just have to get a gist of the passage. Gist of the passage means you just have to get an idea about the passage, that what the passage is really about. Okay, you do not have to understand it word to word. You do not have to get stuck in a particular word. If you do not understand the word, you just skip it, okay, and move forward. Then the other thing is, try to write the answers in your own words. As I told you that you have to try to write the answers in your own word. Do not copy the lines as it is in your answer sheet. because this will deduct your marks. The teacher is not going to be impressed with you. The teacher will think that, okay, they have not done any efforts. The students have not done any efforts. They have just, written it like that only. You have to try to, make the answers in your own words. Now, the 7th point. To find answers to the vocabulary-based questions like synonym, antonyms, etc., replace the word with the meaning. If you find that it is the same in meaning, the answer is correct. Now you may ask me that, ma'am, it's okay that you're saying that we do not have to, get stuck on a particular word. But how is it going to be possible when we are going to get vocabulary-based questions? Yes, vocabulary-based questions like synonyms and antonyms. Sometimes they ask you synonyms, antonyms, or the other type of vocabulary questions you get in the paper. How you're going to solve it? I have given you the hint. You have to replace the word. Any word that you find suitable enough, you get in the passage. You just replace the word. You just put the word in that place and you try that, is the meaning same? If you find that it is having the same meaning, your answer is correct. Okay, you just find that which is the most, unusual word in the paragraph, or it is closely related, you just replace it. When you will replace that word, you are going to definitely get the meaning of that. Last but not the least, infer the paragraph. Instead of understanding the word-to-word meaning, you have to infer the meaning. What is inference? Inference means you just have to get an idea. You just have to get a gist. You do not have to, get stuck on particular words, as I told you earlier. You do not have to understand the word-to-word meaning. Just if you get the idea and you just focus on the question. Focus on the question. Just focus on a keyword. For example, you have got a paragraph in your question paper regarding power foods. Okay, power foods you have got. Now, they have asked you a question about maybe the hint is given, in the question it is given that what is the benefit of green tea? What is the benefit of green tea? Now, you just have to focus that where can I find the word green tea in the paragraph? You just have to skim the passage and you just have to find the word green tea. When you find the word green tea, you just focus on that, on those particular lines, and where you find the benefit, you can start the answer like this: the benefit of consuming green tea is. Then you can take up the lines from the paragraph. Okay, sometimes the lines are closely related to your question, and what you have to do, using your own language means that you have to add something, that the meaning of this is that, or then you write the answer and then you write in the end that this is the meaning of this particular word. Okay, this is how you have to solve the passage. This is how you have to solve the passage correctly. These are some hints and these are some tips and tricks that are going to help you, understand. Now, let's move on to the first thing again. You do not have to read the passage. Make it a point. And one thing which I have not mentioned is that you have to practice. You have to practice a lot of comprehension passages. While solving the comprehension passages, a lot of students tell me that, okay, we are perfect while solving the comprehension passages, we score full marks, but what you have to focus more on is that you have to do it quickly. And how you have to do it quickly is by solving a lot of examples. You have to solve a lot of examples. There are multiple types of comprehension passages which can come in your exam. They can be discursive, they can be factual passages, they can be actual passages, they can be excerpts from a book or an autobiography or something like that. Some historical facts are given to you, or a detailed study is given to you. You just do one thing, you solve each and every type of comprehension passage and just try to do it quickly. Okay, just prepare your stopwatch and you just see that, okay, in how much time am I solving this comprehension passage. Now next time I have to take even lesser time. I have to finish it in a lesser time. This is the way you can solve your comprehension passages effectively with full marks and quickly. I hope you understood this thing. If you have any doubts, you just let me know in the comments below. I will, solve all your problems. I will give you solutions for each and everything. Okay, students, bye-bye.